Time now for Keller at Large. Here's John Keller.
Well, good morning. Thanks for joining us, and need we even say it, go Pats. Glad you could be with us as we sit down to chat with the mayor of Boston, Marty Walsh, just a few weeks into his second term as mayor. Congratulations,
Thanks,
Mayor.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you here.
It's great to be here.
So last week, Amazon included Boston and Somerville on its list of 20 regions.
Revere, don't forget Revere. Revere and
that's
Boston,
correct.
We put our bid into
Revere as well, for the site of that, the second corporate headquarters. Montgomery County, Maryland, and the state of Maryland have offered $5 billion in state and local tax incentives and infrastructure. New Jersey and the city of Newark have put a $7 billion package on the table. Are you prepared to pony up that kind of money?
Yeah, I don't know why they'd put that out there. I mean, I received an email last week. We received an email saying we're chosen to go into the final. It was a two-line email. So I don't know why you would, or how you would get to a number of $5 or $7 billion when you're not even sure what they're looking for. And it's far too premature to be having conversations about what type of incentive package that you need to suggest lure Amazon to an area.
Well, this whole process is kind of sketchy, isn't it? Have you ever seen anything like it?
I don't know if it's sketchy. I think I've never seen anything like it because I've been mayor now for 4 years. I think this is kind of a new idea, what they're doing. But I'm looking forward to having conversations with Amazon to see exactly what they're looking for. You know, it's unclear. Even you know, mentioning Somerville and Boston and Revere and Boston put an application in together, and Somerville put one in and included us in it. So I think it's unclear what they want.
Well, are you prepared to put up anything approaching these kinds of dollars?
No, I don't think
to get that here?
I don't know. It's probably too early to talk about that, but that's a big number.
Well, philosophically, it isn't too early.
Well, no, but I want to see exactly. I think we have other benefits to offer Amazon that other places might not, such as the talent pool here, our housing plan to create more housing. So we're preparing.
What would you need by way of guarantees to even talk about putting up billions of dollars in tax breaks?
I think clearly you'd have to look at the infrastructure around a building, where they go. I mean, for example, if they go to East Boston at the Suffolk Down site, what type of infrastructure improvements are going to be put there? Some of them will be put by the state, some by the city. I'd expect that number would be taken off the bottom line, as well as looking at the college universities and the housing. So it's just, you know, this is unfortunately, it's a hypothetical conversation.
Well, one thing that isn't hypothetical is the question of whether we even need them here, do we?
I don't know if we need them. I think they'd be a great addition to our city. I would love to bring a company like Amazon to Boston for opportunities for the next 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years. I think that'd be exciting for Boston. But again, if we're going to go through this. Our goal is to land Amazon in Boston. If Amazon decides to go other places for whatever reason it is, you know, we're still a very strong, vibrant city. We're growing every day. We've added 80,000 new jobs in our city the last 4 years. It's not. I don't think it's going to diminish what's happening in Boston.
So you're not interested in going crawling to them?
No, but I don't think Amazon wants anyone to crawl to them. I think that Amazon...
Sure looks like they do to me, sir.
Well, I mean, no, those cities are going out to Amazon. I think Amazon, again, hasn't even had a conversation with us. I mean, they have a presence in Boston, and they have a presence in Cambridge, and those presences are very good, and they've been a corporate citizen in those areas. And Amazon put some money up the other day, $1 million match to St. Mary's Women's and Infant Center in Dorchester to raise money. So they're a generous company as well. So that's a good thing to have in our city. So, I mean, I would love to be able to announce some point in 2018 or whenever it is that Amazon has decided Boston is the city, but for the right reasons. I want them to come here for the right reasons.
Well, we got to take a break, but very briefly before we do, as you're pondering this whole story unrolling, what lesson from the Olympic experience is foremost in mind?
I think we've learned a lot from the Olympics. I mean, as far as processing, having conversations, and thinking long term about what it means to the city and how it affects the city. And I think, you know, the Olympics conversation, a little different. It's different than this, but you know, I was brand new. The decision was already being made, and then when I became the mayor, we had to formalize that decision. In this particular case, in the case of GE, which is different, we were at the beginning of the conversation right through.
All right, we'll take that break and we'll continue our conversation with Marty Walsh, Mayor of Boston, in just a moment. So please stay with us.